Nerd Academy podcast is released weekly at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, available on our website at www.thenerdacademypodcast.com and wherever you listen to podcasts. You can find the Nerd Academy podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can also help support the show by going to patreon.com/The Nerd Academy podcast, where every donation allows us to bring you more exciting content every week.
Good morning, class, and welcome back to the Nerd.
What does that do then?
This controls your headphone volume. What you're doing is just turning everything down through my computer.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Sorry, it was a bit loud.
Welcome back to the Campus Life podcast, the show where your favorite nerds sit down and riff a little. Jesus Christ. Mike, it's been almost 2 years with you. You don't get an excuse. Oh, Jesus Christ. We are joined by, we got Travis and Lexi.
Dr. Pepper has 0 sugar now.
Bless you.
I'm fine.
It's weird because I have you guys on the TV, but the camera's here.
So I'm like, real quick question before you introduce whomever. Mike, is your name Nutmeg because did you get nutmeg in your coffee?
No, it just came to me, and I was just like, I am Nutmeg. I don't know why. Oh, there. You're right. Okay.
2 years.
We also...
But yeah, Nutmeg, I don't know why.
Just felt right. We also have the lore keeper, Connor Chiquiti.
Hello there, everyone. Glad to be here. If for those that are watching are wondering why I'm just looking like this, I'll get into that in the show. So.
Oh, you were too far away. Oh, he's looking fine today.
Yeah,
okay.
You see that blue stuff, man?
We're also joined by an equally good-looking today, Levi Baum, who's only stopping by because he's the herald
Is that
of
a
good
lava lamp?
news.
It's a homemade lava lamp.
Yeah.
I have like an industrial grade flashlight underneath it, sitting on top. Got some colored water and a bunch of corn oil on top. You drop in a tablet of Alka-Seltzer. You get a homemade lava lamp. All right. Now for the news I'm actually on here for. Right?
Yes.
Very
important stuff.
I can only be on here like I should have already been off. But this is big news, okay? The Biggie Bag. The Biggie Bag. That is a deal at Wendy's, okay? Nothing new. What's new is that they have finally brought back the Double Stacker, which is the best deal at Wendy's. It is 2 beef patties, bacon, and some other stuff on a sandwich. It's like one of those mini sandwiches, but it's about as much stuff as one regular sandwich because of those 2 patties. Like, I'm assuming you could get it in the 4 for $4. Again, that was like the best deal in fast food. And it is now, again, the best deal in fast food. Also, I have a graduate fellowship now. All right. Peace out, guys.
We're opening Pokemon cards.
Peace out, Levi.
That was the footnote to the Wendy's Biggie Bag or whatever the hell. I want everybody at home to know that while we were setting up, right as we were about to get rolling, Levi sent into the group chat, hey, can I pop on to the stream for just a minute because I have news? And I was going to just start recording and then just let him burst in like the Kool-Aid man at his own desire. And then I thought, I was like, what if it's something personal? What if it's like a personal thing that he either can't talk about yet or doesn't want to just be on a podcast?
All of his students got COVID.
Yeah, it's something terrible, right? Or like just something else. Other than the children getting COVID. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, it's Wendy's. And I was like, I could have been rolling. He's like, you're not rolling. Anyway, now we're here.
But like that is super personal to him because his actual religion is the Church of Fast Food Deals.
Yeah.
Like he gets legitimately upset when a deal goes away that he likes or like
He's such an old man about it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You're damn right. Yeah.
I want everybody to know that the moment Taco Bell became dog shit, we all suffered. Not because Taco Bell sucked now, but because Levi was just legitimately surly about it for a couple months.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah. Every time we go there after the club, I mean, he's kind of like a bit solemn. Yeah.
Because he knows what he's missing.
Yep. He knows what was.
He knows what was. My all-time favorite Levi with fast food is and always will be. We all got together to watch a Schmodown match. I think it was the teams tournament last year, or no, the Star Wars tournament. And by the time that Travis and I had returned with our sheets, Levi was like halfway done with his Taco Bell and just like looked down at his like empty boxes and wrappers and went,
I want more.
I'm going to be right back. It's like, what's wrong? It's like, I'm getting more Taco Bell. And he just like left, got more and came back. And then we started the match.
Yep.
Man, the man's unhinged.
He eats. It's going to catch up with him. But
he eats those deals from fast food. So like they're not super filling. Like they're good, but they don't like, you could definitely hit 2 of those before getting really full.
It's impressive. I think that also might be that. Actually, no. I think that might have been Robert Parker v. Chance Ellison because I think that was the night I almost died because of my sheets.
Oh yeah.
When I was having
we were watching
me time during the match, and I went pale and sweaty from the sheets.
You were watching it in the bathroom on your phone, separate from us on the TV.
Yes. Hey, someone from Corruption was playing. I had to be there. They could hear me cheering in the bathroom during round 2. I helped Chance win it, I'm telling you. Anyway, we're going to move into Campus Life proper this week. Connor, how was your week?
Pretty good. Really nothing else. Nothing much has changed. Just kind of still job searching, podcasting with y'all, and working part-time at a restaurant. Still haven't been vaccinated, which sucks. The reason why I look just this dapper is because I had an interview 2 weeks ago for people that are going to be watching this in 2 weeks or listening to it. If you're not watching it on our YouTube feed where you can find it and listening to it on like Apple Podcasts or Spotify, I'm just really nicely dressed because I had an interview for this like educational product sales type company called Varsity Tutor. I sent in an application basically, which was just my resume and some info they wanted. It's a work from home company. So I was like, you know what? I'll just apply for it, see what happens. And we're like, we want you to do an interview. And I'm like, oh, okay. But it was through this program called HireVue where you can kind of do it on your own time at your own convenience, where like it's not with like someone like one-on-one. It's sort of they just give you a few questions and you just record your answers.
I like that.
So that's why it's a full-time kind of sales position with some benefits. If I get offered it, I'm not sure I'll accept it because like not a fan of sales, especially in this economy. But we'll see. I'm just still trying to find stuff. So.
You don't need your 3rd child. Buy our product and sell him to us.
Okay, I'm saving that.
I must say, on the whole, blue is definitely your color, my friend.
I really like this outfit. Like, it's very... Like, when it comes to what a history person looks like, this is like the outfit I think. It's just
that's
very...
Look, yeah.
It's not super formal, but it's not like terrible. It's like in the middle, but it's like that right in the middle.
It's got that like go-getter, like I was a jock in high school, but now I'm in finance type look, and it's very respectable.
Now I'm in finance. Connor, assuming you have pants on, because God knows in the age of COVID, you don't wear pants whenever you do things. What's the bottom half of the fit look like?
Yeah, can you please stand up and
No, he's gonna put his foot in the wall. That's what I want to see. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, black
dig it.
dress pants with white socks. So.
Oh well, yeah, you look fresh nonetheless, and I hope the interview went well.
I thought it
your
went
interview with
decent.
a robot.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, it was really just like, what was? They just gave you They gave me 3 video questions and 2 multiple choice questions, which were just basically like, is this compensation benefits package good enough for you? And it was like PTO, full dental, pretty much full healthcare coverage, and like a bunch of other stuff. I'm like, yes.
Good.
And
Wow,
that's pretty good.
yeah, but like it's pretty much a full-time job, which yay.
Is it like 9 to 5, or what are the specifics? May I?
I'm guessing 9 to 5. They didn't really specify the hours on the description, but I
Probably
guess
depends
9
on
to
what you're
5.
doing. Like if you're working during business hours, then yeah, it's probably 9 to 5. But if you're like managing stuff in the background from home, you can probably just kind of like, as long as you get your work done, work your own hours kind of thing.
Yeah, I hope it's work my own hours kind of thing. That'd be dope. We'll see. Just still trying to find stuff.
excellent, man. Well, obviously, nothing but good luck towards you.
Thank you.
Do you got anything else on the front of Connor Chikiti?
Nope. Wait. Yeah, kind of related. Actually, not really. It's just Star Wars related, but like I guessed it on a podcast about like a few days ago where I just talked about my love of Attack of the Clones and the prequel trilogy in general. So once that releases, I will be plugging that all throughout the social media lands.
By the time this is in the main feed, it'll definitely be
Yeah.
out there already.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Travis and Lexi, were you guys flipping a coin to see who was going to go first?
No, he just found this penny.
Yeah, it was just on the carpet. Penny
The coin. Dip it in. Who got it? No.
What?
What was that chemical you dip pennies in to make them gold? Remember that?
Coca-Cola.
Huh?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
That was a thing, right? The people were like cleaning pennies with Coke.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's fun. Travis and or Lexi, how was your week?
You want to go first?
You know, doing the school thing. I'm still staying in the field of anthropology, but I might be switching my major from biological anthropology to human ecology.
Nice.
Neat.
Just because biological anthropology, it's more medical side of stuff. So like genes and evolution and blah blah blah. More like, I don't know, what would you say?
She can't clone for us anymore.
I mean, I still might be able to.
It's like the evolutionary aspect versus the ecology side is more of the like
It's
settlement stuff and like
kind of
behavioral stuff.
It's behavioral, but it's more like cultural anthropology. It's a mix. So human ecology is cultural anthropology, which deals more with the interactions between people within environments and stuff. So biological just looks at our ancestry as humans and like primatology and things, which I thought was really interesting when I first went into anthropology, but I was reading the description of human ecology and I was like, I want to learn about different cultures. I like that. That sounds more interesting, comparative stuff between humans and different areas of the world. So we'll see. I have a meeting with my advisor on Monday.
Oh, cool.
She emailed me back, actually. I don't think it's going to change too much with my
No,
credits.
I don't think so.
Whatever.
It's probably the top level stuff that change like the 400 level courses, and because you're like there,
It won't matter.
no, because then it just means that like whatever you would be taking will be slightly different next semester.
Yeah. What else? Where did Grogu go?
Grogu, he's behind us.
Okay. Yeah.
Where did Chad Grogu go?
Hello, little boy.
Oh, please, for the love of fuck, never do that
He's
again.
a 50-year-old boy. We all know one of those two.
So
There's another one.
it's been a while since I've been on Campus Life.
Same.
Yeah. So
It's just been a while since there's been a Campus Life. It's become the hardest show to schedule now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody has way too many shows on their hands. I'm looking at you guys. I don't know where to look, but I'm looking at you guys.
I mean, mine's just like nights in this.
Yeah. I accidentally get on
TNAP.
TNAP because I'm here, but yeah, I have a
mean,
bunch of
you
homework to do. Exams coming up. I have a presentation coming up again. If anybody has been keeping up at all, I was looking for Squishmallows for a while, which are what these are.
Squishmallows? Oh,
These little things. So they
is
were
that
like viral on TikTok, and they were sold out everywhere. Couldn't find them. I ordered one from Walmart like last month or the month before. My little green dragon Desmond. And then Travis happened to find the little ones.
I happened to hit the aisle like right as we put out a new little box of them.
Because they range in sizes. You can get them like this big or like this big or this big. And then they have keychain ones. So I have like a little medium-sized dragon at home. But now I have 3 tiny ones. So I have this chicken whose name is Todd, apparently. Little
Todd.
pig.
What a name.
I know.
What a lad.
Just like out of all the names chosen, just
They have
Todd.
such normal names. It's great.
It's cute though. That's
Does
the problem.
Does the pig have a name yet?
The pig, it said on
Yeah.
its tag, its name is Rosie. And then there's a horse, like a little purple horse named Meadow that I got. Yeah, they're really cute. And then this.
Yeah, I called her and I was like, "Do you want any of these?" And she was like, "I don't know, maybe this one or this one." And I'm like, "They're like $3. You want me just to get like 3 or 4 of them?"
It's like, yes, because I have a problem with having stuffed animals. Still, as a 22,
It doesn't count. If someone else gets it, it doesn't count.
22-year-old woman, I couldn't speak for a second.
The pop.
the pop was wonderful.
I still have die-cast toys in my room.
I love that.
I still have
So
them.
many things.
I'll never.
I bought this Bulbasaur like 2 weeks ago, right?
There he is. And then this guy, my friend Haley, who used to work at Disney, who is trying to get me to apply with her again. She keeps up with all the deals on the Disney website, right? And this year, every day in March, they're doing a promo. And on March 14th, the promo was with the purchase of this guy, you get a corresponding Mandalorian the Child key, like a collectible key.
Ooh.
And a key pin. So it's like a pin version of that key. And I was like, oh, I guess so, because it's only like $23 or whatever it was. Because individually, the key and the key pin are like $13 a piece, but it was like the whole bundle for almost $25. So she talked me into it. I did it, and I got him in the mail, and I did not get my key. He has underwear.
Yeah. He comes out of it.
That's hilarious.
Wait. I can't take it off because the collar is sewn on.
That's weird. I mean, like, I guess it's not
But
that
I
weird,
can take his little arms out, and he can be.
Now he's no rules.
Wait,
They can go into the pool.
No rules.
Take a swim.
Going into pool for today.
Anyway. So I got him in the mail, but I didn't get my key or key pin. And I emailed them, and they were like, sorry, we don't know what promotion you're talking about. And I was like,
we have so many.
and so my mom called, and now I'm getting a free key and key pin in the mail.
Hell yeah.
Because my mom was like, no.
I wish I had such luck with the Disney parks and getting them to unswindle me. Because I remember the lightsaber I got from Galaxy's Edge. I don't think I've even told this story on air. In doing research, it turns out the battery pack I have in my lightsaber has a 1 in a million manufacturing defect.
And you got the one.
I got the one.
Yeah.
I got the one. I think there's like a handful of other people. right? There's like a handful of other people on the internet who have had like the exact same story, almost word for word to mine, that the battery pack, the screw that came with it was already stripped in manufacturing. So you cannot unscrew the battery pack to put fresh batteries inside of the Galaxy's Edge lightsaber. And that thing, buyer beware, I recommend getting it, but it bleeds battery life because there's a light on the inside that is always flashing. So there is always power going into that thing unless you just take the batteries out.
Yeah.
Didn't learn that until I realized I had to change the batteries. Trying to get a hold of Disney parks, they made me go jump through like 1,800 hoops. I needed to call Beth to just scream at these motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. Like
I'm sure you want to know battery, eh? Or you're gonna have
It's
to fill out these forms.
It's literally that. They wanted date and time that I was there for building the lightsaber to make sure I didn't buy it secondhand.
Yeah, so we want the data time, you got to give us your lightsaber,
They
the laser
wanted
sword.
me-
You want to fix your laser sword?
They wanted me to provide screenshots of the promo and of my purchase, and I said I don't have that. Like,
They wanted my bank records. They wanted photo
they asked
evidence.
my mom for like she have screenshots, and in the background I was like, why would I have screenshots? And I'm like, I can hear you, and I was like, I don't care.
I know they do.
Like, what? My mom wasn't yelling at them, but she kind of was like, not being stern, but she was kind of acting kind of disappointed. This is Disney. They should be,
Not
You
dicks.
are an empire.
Yeah.
Better
So
than
the
this.
problem was, apparently, there was a promo code you had to enter at checkout, right? But the way they were advertising that deal was that with any purchase of this doll, you get a free key and key pin. But the person who I emailed afterwards was like, yeah, you needed to enter the promo code the child at checkout. And I was like, I did not see that anywhere because I don't usually miss that kind of thing at all.
Yeah.
And that's what they were telling my mom. And she was like, well, she still bought it on the day. So why not just give her the key and the key pin? Like, it's not like I bought it on the 15th instead of the 14th,
Right.
That's
Like, the
insane.
whole reason I bought it was for the key
Yeah, it's like
thing.
you have a receipt anyway. Like you have the email receipt.
Like, what's it to them to just add on? I already bought it,
You put somebody out of business. You put somebody out of work. Someone got fired.
Well,
not because they screwed up, but because like the money they lost on that single key was like, we can't employ this person anymore. We just can't.
And I told Haley about it.
Alfonso, you're out. You're out. You're done.
I told Haley, and she was like, they need to honor that. Like, that's what they're supposed to do. I don't know why they're fighting you on this. And I said, neither do I. I don't know why they're fighting.
they screwed themselves with me because the moment they were like, well, we need your bank record to make sure that you spent money on this day in Florida at Disney World. And I'm like, Jesus, just want a battery pack from you leeches. Because they made me print out my bank information, I realized and remembered they never gave me the lightsaber stand I bought before the ceremony.
Oh my God.
I paid an extra like $15, $25, somewhere in that range for like that little like slanted lightsaber stand you just smack the hilt into. And I was like, I really thought I got one.
Crooks.
They give you like a coat hanger instead.
Well, yeah, because like my cousin and I got back to our hotel room and we're both just so stoked and like still sobbing over our new lightsabers. I'm going, son of a bitch, I thought I bought a stand. I really thought I got it. Oh, well, I was wrong. Assumed I was the idiot just because I was riding the high. Look at my bank info. I'm like, there's no way the sales tax in Florida is that high. So then I literally start like looking up how much the stands cost, then looked up how much the lightsaber cost. And I'm like, hey, on top of the new battery pack for your defective ass product, again, highly recommend the lightsabers. I was the one in a million defect. I was like, can I also have that stand I paid for? And they were like, oh yeah, we need to send this up the chain and then we'll get back to you. And then coronavirus happened and I haven't heard back from them ever.
Well, the girl that my mom was originally talking to was like, I don't know anything about that promo. I don't know what you're talking about. So she had to get her supervisor, and they did some research, apparently. That's literally, they had to do some research, and they found out that what the promo was.
That's
and
so dumb.
They didn't need my screenshots anymore of the non-existent screenshots in my phone of my purchase that I thought was going to be effortless. My glasses
I just
broke.
realized the bookcase is off center. I gotta fix that. That's gonna bother me.
Anyway, my glasses broke. So the screw is still in there, screwed in tight. I don't know what the heck happened. Like, it's not like the screw came out. It's just done for.
The ear thing came off.
Yeah.
Just didn't feel like it anymore.
I have no clue. I need new glasses because these were my backups to my other ones. But my other ones are too scratched to wear anymore. Like, they're cloudy and I can't clean them. And I've had them since like junior year of high school. And these were the backups. And now my backups are broken and I need a new prescription anyway. So I need to get new glasses. What else is going on? I need to get my hair redone again. I miss being a redhead. I thought I was going to my hair's still sort of like strawberry blonde at the moment, but last time I got my hair done was in January, and I told him, I was like, this is the last time I'm going red. I'm going to go to a different color now.
And then we watched Scarlet.
And then we watched blonde.
Yeah, and then it all...
my hair color right now is exactly what hers is, but I want to go red again so that by the time I get the costume, it'll be faded like this again, probably. Because I love Scarlet Witch now. Only because we resemble each other in hair.
What's your natural hair color again? I can't remember now.
When I was born, it was this color.
Wow.
When I was a kid, it was this, but with like ringlet curls. As I got older, it lightened to like a light brown, dirty blonde. And then... yeah, so I had like a mishmash of brown and blonde and copper. And, because my dad's side of the family's all dark hair like this, and then my mom's side are strawberry blonde and auburn and blonde. So, anything else? What else did I do? Nothing. I don't know. I've just been buried in homework.
Yeah.
So often. We're still addicted to opening Pokemon cards, so we got some for the show today to open.
Yeah, I got my my Biden bucks today.
Nice.
Yay!
Nice.
Whoa!
I am like, I got some money right now because I got my fat tax return that had last year's stimulus checks on it.
Yeah.
I got this stimulus check, and I got my raise last week. And that on April 1st. It's good times.
I'm still a dependent, so I get no money.
That's the only reason I filed as an independent this year is because they were like, oh yeah, if you file as an independent for 2020, you'll get your stimulus checks. And I was like,
okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our tax return buy this year is my mom and I split a grill. So
yeah, that's what the new grill is. That's great. That's great.
I put that together on Monday.
Yeah,
and I'm very
it's a nice
excited.
little grill. What else? I can't think.
You guys watched the Snyder Cut?
Oh, Snyder Cut. Well, you can watch
That's
that
right.
on
I
the other
did.
show.
I did watch that. I forgot. I thought it was solid.
Look at this pin.
Here, wait. Let me full screen you
Who's
guys.
that? What figure?
Is
What
that a Raichu?
being is that?
No, it's Dedenne.
Dedenne.
I just saw orange.
Yeah.
There we go.
Every generation has a Pikachu knockoff.
And that was for...
Gen 6 or 7. 6. Then it was Gen 6.
I can't think.
We don't play the online game, so if anyone wants this code.
To our $10 patrons.
I mean, if you want to get into actually playing Pokemon, I'm not going to stop you. I'm just warning you. It's not.
I just don't know how.
Which one do you want?
Dang, son.
We actually got 3 different pack cards. We almost bought the one of the bigger boxes. I'm going to save toxicity for the stream.
I was going to open that one, but then I was like, the one time I don't go with the one that I think looks cute will be the best.
Oh, yeah. I started live streaming last week. That was fun.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to bring that up.
Was a good time.
Fudge nugs.
Got some Rowlet. And
one of these days, while you're streaming, I want you to know I'm going to like Kramer into your room.
Nice.
I didn't necessarily get anything, but I got the entire Rowlet line.
It's too bright in here.
It's because of the window.
I got this Cacnea that's... What are these called again?
Reverse foils.
Reverse foil Cacnea. Sorry, this turned into a Pokemon stream now.
You're welcome.
It's okay.
It's kind of relaxing to open them again.
Yeah.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Because like this is a reverse, so like the actual like the wording of the card is holographic, and then these are just regular.
You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The art is hollow.
I love that. Is he okay?
So yeah, I'm good. The seat made a fun creaking noise when I moved, and I had a Vietnam flashback back to the Fandom episode where the chair broke out from under me halfway through the pod.
Do you want to do that one now?
We can do it now. Want to do this one now? We're gonna open our third pack real quick. Yeah, the Pokemon cards are kind of hard to get right now. Kind of sucks.
And they're hard to open, apparently.
Use your teeth.
No.
Probably not.
Use your teeth.
Rowlet.
Another fucking Rowlet.
You ready?
Yeah. There's gonna be something in
I
there.
feel like I broke something in this chair. I'm
I like
scared.
Charmander. I think Charmander's my favorite.
Charmander's
Yeah.
He's the best. Yeah.
Nikki.
When he becomes the most powerful, he's Charizard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charmeleon's the middle one.
Who's your favorite Pokemon, Travis?
Oh, Charizard.
Charizard, yeah.
It's like, well, because like I feel like a lot of people, it's that whoever their first partner was. We get something good. We got shiny. So in this set, you can get shiny Pokemon. So this is not the normal color for Rotom.
Thievul.
And a Thievul.
Nice.
But yeah, these are why this set is so expensive.
That makes sense.
There's just a bunch of them. Oh, we got the regular Rotom too.
Yep.
Cool.
What's different about this one?
He's a little more red, and his lightning is red.
Huh.
But yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
bent. That's so sad.
They tend to warp in the boxes.
But I just really like this pin.
That's
This
cute.
camera's weird.
Yeah. But yeah, Pokemon's fun. I feel like for a lot of people, their favorites, like they're whoever they chose first. So like if you started in Hoenn, your favorite's going to be like Trico or Mudkip. And I love me a Charmander. Even though I have 3 different starters in toy form because I have this Bulbasaur and I have this Froakie I bought in New York. And I have this dancing Oshawott. It's hard because he won't stay still, but
That's cute.
Oh no, I tried.
And I don't have
He's
anything for Charmander, but he is my favorite.
Okay, so Charmander was always my favorite as a kid, and I didn't. Here's me lamenting all of the times I never got to play my Pokemon games because I never owned any. Besides Blue Dungeon rescue team. But Charmander was my favorite. And then as I got older, it switched to Vulpix and Eevee. And Ninetales, which is Vulpix's evolved form. I liked Piplup. Piplup was my favorite for a little bit. But I always had this little toy of Charmander I got. Do you remember in Giant Eagles those Flintstone egg things?
Mm-hmm.
Like they were a mystery thing and they were in eggs, but it was Flintstone themed.
I do remember that actually.
You do?
Vaguely.
Like you put 25 cents in, 50 cents in, and it pops a little egg out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they were Flintstone themed. So they were dinosaur eggs, and you can get whatever toy. And I got a little Charmander toy. And it was my favorite little thing. He was like discolored though.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really strange because his belly was gold, but he was red and his eye was like blue. It's really strange. But he was Charmander. Sorry, we droned on and on about Pokemon for a little bit.
And if you come to no one's going to see this before I stream tonight, but we're playing more Pokemon because that's what we played. I'm going to title the stream tonight so people actually know what the fuck we're doing.
That's a good idea.
Because I didn't realize until I had 3 people like, why do you have a Rayquaza as your starter? I was like, oh, right, I never titled this.
I went with my friend Allie on Sunday to Pittsburgh in hopes to go to the aviary, and it was at full capacity. And we didn't go to the aviary. And it was very sad. Because we didn't buy tickets beforehand. Because apparently the last time she invited me and I said I was going to go, but then had to cancel on her. She didn't tell me this, but she bought tickets beforehand and then I canceled. So she was out of $50. So she didn't buy any this time, just in case I canceled. And I felt bad. And then we tried going all these other
culture
places.
Run amok.
Yeah.
Yep.
We tried to
Going
go all
too
these
far.
other places, Phipps Conservatory and all these other things, and they were all either closed or at full capacity. And then we went to South Hills Mall, and I went into, for the first time, a box lunch store.
Ooh, I didn't know they had a box lunch up there.
Yes, in Pittsburgh. South Hills, Pittsburgh. And I wanted to buy a few things, but she wouldn't let me. And she literally, by my arm, dragged me out of the store, and I didn't get to buy anything. And there was something in there that I really wanted, and it was a little cosmetic bag with Lady and the Tramp on it, and I wanted it. It's on sale on their website right now, and I want it. But I feel bad.
Do what must be done, Lord Vader.
Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to talk about the discourse about that scene on Twitter that happened this week on Nights, kids. Don't worry.
Good.
How much that's
Good.
For those of you who aren't aware, Star Wars Theory kind of implied that he's like really badly wants there to be a flashback to the Jedi Temple in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and was like, I just want to see the Chosen One going ballistic on all the Jedi. And everybody was kind of like, you mean the kids? Do you mean the children? That cool.
Yeah, he has very dude bro tendencies. So
It was everybody had a good chuckle at his expense today.
Is that it? I'm very tired. I feel like I could fall asleep right now talking to you guys.
Yeah, I think that was about it.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think. If I think of something, I'll chime in. But anyway, how about
Go watch Travis's streams, you cowards.
Mike, how was your week?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's. I still feel really bad about what happened. What was it, 2 weeks ago now? Falvo. Yeah, no, not Falvo's. I can't remember. No, I can't remember. But
The club.
the club.
That,
Yeah.
For purposes we are not going to address by name, just the club.
Right. Yeah. That's a good idea. Well, kids, just it's probably best not to get wine at a bar. you know?
I want you to know if I was behind the bar, that never would have happened.
Yeah.
I know we all joke about the night I tried to kill Travis at the 4th of July, but oh my God. Like, I was not paying attention to what you were having and how much.
Of course.
Because, you know,
everybody else was.
I wasn't on the clock.
What was it? Like, did I have a total of 9 alcohols in 2 hours
Wow.
by accident?
I don't know exactly how much it was because I had to leave
Wow.
earlier because that other thing happened.
Yeah. Yeah, it was my bad, but it was still really funny. But yeah, not gonna do that again soon.
Mike,
anyway,
you're already
at some point.
chaotic when sober. I don't know if I want to see you when drunk.
I mean, I got up and like at one point and like went like this to one of the guys. I was what was it, Wade Cerny? I was like explaining to him the psychosis inflicted upon us by our choir teacher in high school. Doing that.
Jesus Christ.
I just and then I mean this week at work today, a girl told me, she's very sweet. Like every time I'm down, she always knows how to cheer me up. She's like a ball of energy. I don't know how she gets it. She just knows how to like activate the right buttons to make me smile. She was like, you know what, Mike, you need to go back to school and become a rocket scientist. And I'm like,
Okay.
maybe.
I don't want you anywhere near space travel.
I just wish that Space Force had openings for like history majors, you know, like,
Oh yeah.
I wish,
great.
you know, I
would've
said it before, I'll say it again. I wish that there was more respect in general for humanities people. Nobody respects us. I feel like we don't get respect, you know, like they'll go up to you and be like, oh, Science is going to be a teacher.
Oh yeah, no,
You're going to
100%.
go teach at the school. And
That is
that's what it
the
is.
one answer I always get when I tell people, "Oh yeah, I have a BA in history." Oh,
Yeah.
so you're a teacher.
You're a teacher
No.
then. You know, but sorry, I just that's what it, you know, it's like, wow, there's so few jobs in that. You're not gonna do anything. And it just goes on like that all of the time.
Yep, I
Can I
feel
interject
this.
with what I just saw was trending on Twitter really quick.
Oh God,
Ooh.
what?
This video of a guy proposing to probably his girlfriend in the food court of a mall dressed up as Ben 10 and getting denied.
Oh!
I mean, when you dress up as Ben 10,
Like he's wearing the green jacket and he has an Omnitrix on.
Oh!
And it's, dude, I saw the clip and like
secondhand embarrassment.
she walks away and this other guy comes over and like picks him up off his knee and is like, hey man, you good?
That man is down horrendous. Wow.
Wow. We'd like to dedicate this episode of Campus Life to the
To
Ben
that
10
dude.
guy.
It's a
Moment
very
of silence
sad
for our
Ben 10
brother.
guy.
But other stuff, I mean, I've been
The forearms of an angel.
I thought when you said like dressed up as Ben 10, he was like dressed in like one of the, you know, what's the weirdest
his
one he could have been? Like the Thing figure, like the big rock guy. It's been
What
so
if he was
long
just
since
a
I've
little
watched
blue
Ben 10. He was like a midget. Oh no.
Oh, buddy.
This man's sad.
Is this real?
Yeah, dude, this is real.
I need this to be staged. I just can't believe that this happened to this dude.
Yeah, that
Oh.
can't be real. Like,
I know that because like here's the sad thing: the clip's gonna get taken out of context. I think because like I feel like he had a reason for being dressed as Ben 10, right? Like he had to have, like that had to have been a thing at one point, right? Like you got to assume they had like a thing with Ben 10.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
like,
Like he just didn't pick that out of a hat,
right.
right?
Unless he's
That he just
weird.
She had to have known about his nerdness, maybe he was doing it as like a last ditch.
I just don't. I would just really like to think that when he was like, "All right, I'm going to propose to her," and that he just kind of like improv the Ben 10 cosplay for it.
In the food court of a mall, though.
Yeah, that's
It's like he
that's
got
odd.
off at work.
Like if you're gonna go that far that you're gonna cosplay a character to do it, you gotta there's gotta be a plan involved there that doesn't involve doing it in the food court of a mall.
It was almost as if he had time during his break from Hot Topic and grabbed whatever was near.
What if he's not actually trying to he saw the Omnitrix toy in GameStop and was like, that thing looks neat or whatever, and he just strapped it on and randomly was wearing a green jacket and black pants.
That oddly looked like Ben's costume.
Yeah, just
very reminiscent too. So.
That's man, I'm sorry.
Sorry to interrupt. I had to interject with that.
No, that was thank you. But somebody told me I should be a rocket scientist, and
there's something about you having any familiarity with high-end chemistry that really frightens me as well.
Well, because it's in my blood, but I didn't elect that route. The Dolings historically have been chemists and chemists. My sister went the science route. My great-grandfathers both were. One was a chemist. The other was he built missile sites during the Cold War, Nike missile sites. He would just the police would come up. The military would come up in the middle of the night to my grandma's house and be like, "Yeah, Otto, you're out. You're coming with us." And they would have to move everything to somewhere else. Yeah, and so that's probably why my grandmother became a psychopath. But you can't move around too much as a child, or else you'll go crazy. You ever notice that? Crazy people usually they just moved a lot. But yeah.
Did you move a lot?
But yeah, I don't know. Huh?
So did you happen to move a lot?
Only 3 times. I think only 3 times, because I went from the blue house in Greensburg to my grandma's house, and from my grandma's house to my house now. So 2? Is that 2, or is
I'd call that 3. That's 3 different locales.
Okay, so then that's 3 times. So hopefully we're in the clear, boys. But
what's the threshold on that? At what point do you? Because I might be crazy. I moved a lot as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think your moving is moving.
Changing real location. Yeah.
Real location.
I guess in that case I only moved once. Maybe 1.5.
Well, if it's once, then you're probably fine. But I just noticed that, if you don't put down stable roots.
Southern boy.
Yeah, almost a Southern boy. Yeah.
Well, apparently, when I was a baby, I had a slight Southern accent.
Bring it back, man.
No.
Get a straw hat, overalls.
There's nothing.
Tie the rebel banner around your neck.
No.
Yeah, boy.
Travis.
Sweetheart. That's a great song.
Travis, I love you dearly. I love you like a brother. I need you to know if there's one thing I would change about you, it would be just the fact that there's something about you, the potential of you being a hillbilly leftist is just fucking incredible.
Oh, I see that 100%.
All I'm saying is we gotta eat the rich.
He gives off that energy so well.
Hearing a Southern accent say the words "redistribute the means of production" makes it so much better.
I tip my cowboy
The only
hat.
thing you got to lose is your trains. That'd be great.
I was saying this in our chat last night. Our active shooter situation training video for work over the last year has switched locales because it used to be staged in an actual store, and now it is very clearly in a corporate office. This dude is not walking through a break room of a store. He's in an office building, and it's one of those corporate knows. They're we might breed something that comes our way.
Something fierce.
What's going to be the next big thing? it was Trump and all of that, and like this election, which kind of became a revolution. But what's going to be the next big, like, what's it going to be?
Trump Part 2.
Yeah.
If he's still alive in the next 3 years, he's running again. And if he doesn't, there's going to be another like.
Yeah.
I get like I'm saying it now. Like it's going to be someone who does what Trump does, but they put just enough lipstick on that pig to not become like an irrefutable fucking supervillain, right?
That's the fear I have too, is that like whoever the next like quote unquote Trump is like more articulate, and he knows like, or they just know the ins and outs, like most politicians.
Look at the VP debates. Mike Pence towed the same exact line as Trump. Right,
but he was so dull that nobody
he was
notices.
He was boring and polite.
Yeah.
And what did almost all the commentators say? You know, it was really different to just see a very presidential. It was very presidential. It was very presidential. They all talked about the decorum there and didn't address the fact that he was like, yes, zap the gay out of people. You know, like that wasn't the line he was towing. You know what I mean? That's my biggest. That's what I think is going to happen. I truly do, and I think that the next 3 years are critical in shoring up the walls to make sure that the American public doesn't fall for that trick again. Not that I don't think they will. I'm 100% convinced they will, and I am nothing if not a paranoid ball of terror all the time anymore. But
anyway,
I started. I recently, but yeah, you're right, Jared. Like I recently. Where should I be? Here.
You're good.
Here.
You're good. You just as long as you're going directly in.
All right. I started reading the Iliad recently, and
Nice.
it's a bit dull, but it's the ultimate. Like it is the ultimate story. You know, this is like one of the most sacred works of literature in Western civilization, and it's not bad. It's kind of entertaining. You know, you've got like gods and humans fighting each other outside the walls of Troy, and very entertaining. I'm probably going to go home and either watch Clash of the Titans or Troy. I love that movie, Troy.
Yeah, I thought you were going to watch Blood of Zeus again.
And maybe and Blood of Zeus. You all crap on Blood of Zeus. Huh?
Gotta tell you something that also happened on Sunday.
Okay. But Blood of Zeus is great. I love the Greek mythology stuff, probably because I want what's in it, you know. I want that. You know, I want to wear a toga and walk around killing hydras. Like, who doesn't want that? But
oh god. Okay, everybody set your clocks for whenever Mike shows up on set in a toga. No, also, forgot to mention this. For everybody at home, this motherfucker right here showed up like 10, 15 minutes to my house before I knew he was here and just waited in the studio to just go boo while I opened it.
this guy jumped like the Roadrunner or something like. Ba-doom.
He's like, you think you expect anybody to be in the studio? I just want everybody to know that like he is this way even when the microphones aren't on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just for the record, as you were. So.
But
actually,
But if I could also be an eschatological forerunner before everything goes insane, just start like foaming at the mouth, where hair in the desert, just like that'd be great too. But yeah, still, what else has happened? It's just the thing is, like, I've been living in the same day for the last like 6 months, so trying to find a job desperately, but I'm also thinking about the military, thinking about the Navy now more especially. But like, I hope people don't think I'm a coward, but I don't know. It's just this.
Yeah, I'm with you, Mike.
What is to be done? Like, what is happening? Like,
just trying to find stuff. So.
These bastards, it's like these are supposed to be the best years of our lives, but it's, all this stuff, COVID and crap. Like, I hope my children have respect for what we had to go through. Huh?
Yep. No, it just would help if, like, we didn't have COVID. I feel like every single one of us, pretty obviously we would be in a much better position if it weren't for COVID.
Yeah, but also at the same time, it's like I'm not using COVID as an excuse, or I'm trying not to use it as an excuse for not being able to live a life, and be good to other people. That's a difficult thing, but it's kind of I don't know. It's like without COVID, like with COVID,
It's a tough road to hell. You
Yeah.
know, like the non-COVID timeline is
Yeah.
hysterically different for everybody.
I just don't feel like life is still, it's not normal right now. You know, it is just, and I don't want this to be the new normal, and I will be furious if it is. But I want to, if I join the Navy, I want to get a big tattoo of an anchor like on my heart and have tattooed on it Tori, for the girl who always keeps me like sane at work. She's so sweet. And like just be able, remember in do you guys ever watch Flapjack?
Yes.
Yeah, remember like when Lord Nickelbottoms was like, "What goes on here?" Like, they're robbing his house. Remember whenever Lord Nickelbottoms is fighting Knuckles, and then he walks over with a candy cane, and he's about to kill him, and Flapjack's like, "Wait, no, wait, you can't do that. You're a gentleman," and he just tears off his shirt. And he's like, "I'm no gentleman. I'm an adventurer," and he's got this big pot belly and all these tattoos and adventurer. Like, I kind of want that, you know. That'd be cool. I just have some adventures. That'd be cool.
You're something else, Mike.
Just have a big like like when a future lover, like I have my shirt off and she's like, "Who the hell's Tori?" And I'll be like, "She's my anchor into reality, baby. It's all you need to know." You know? Like, but
Now
it's
that
true.
you're on
She's so
camera-
sweet. Tori's an angel. When I first came to Keystone Foam, she was the one who showed me around on stuff. She was like, you walk into the building and it's like there's that person, and you know, it's like it's all surreal. Everything I've ever experienced, it's all surreal. And she was there. She showed me how to do my job and stuff. But yeah, she's my anchor. So if I join the Navy, I want to get a big old like, yeah.
And don't do it now, because I'll kill you with Sting. You've reached for your shirt too many times in the past 5 minutes for me to now not be like also like putting in like a little note sheet separate from everything that's like, how long until Mike rips shirt off on camera? It's like, now I feel like we're catapulting towards that. And that was one thing I didn't consider when I put a camera in front of you. And now I'm like perpetually nervous about when you start stripping.
You should have said it.
Should I get a Death Eater tattoo on my forearm? I've been thinking about it.
Does everybody want Death Eater tattoos on their forearms? I have a friend from college who got one.
Who did it? Did they do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's cool. Like, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Like, I'd be able to do that. Like, actually.
See, if I were a little bit more into Harry Potter,
Yeah.
I'd consider it. And I'm not judging you or her friend for it.
No.
I would have a harder time with it for no other reason than
I know.
it's like
I know,
it's
but-
the Wizarding World version of having a swastika tattoo.
I know, but like it's still like, yes, you're right. But
Mainstream. No offense, Mike.
huh?
It seems I said it's mainstream.
It's like the second easiest Harry Potter tattoo to get.
Everybody gets those. Next
Yeah.
to
The
Deathly Hallows. Shut up.
Yeah.
Deathly Hallows.
I'd sooner get the Deathly Hallows. I'd sooner get like the
Exact-
sword of
no.
Gryffindor.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's like it's not making a statement enough. You know, like, oh, I'm brave. I have a sword on my chest. But like, you know, like, you got that thing on there. and you're
Magic
like,
fascist. Yeah.
Hang on, yeah.
yeah.
Got that dang.
Like I said, I'm not. I'd sort of give it the sword of Gryffindor. And I understand why people like the Death Eater tattoos, because that symbol is metal as fuck. It's cool. It looks cool.
It really is.
Like, it's the same reason why I love the Empire and the Sith. Like, these franchises make the severe miscalculation of making their Nazi like allegory way too cool.
Well, that's what stories do by accident. I think in general, they're supposed to show that like stories should be saying that the bad guys, you don't want to join them, but 20th and 21st century didn't get that memo, I guess.
All I'm gonna say is we have Thanos' toy, Kylo Ren's helmet, a Sith holocron, the Youngling Slayer 3000, and a Darth Vader poster over there.
I thought
There's
it was
kind
the
of a lot
Youngling
of bad
Slayer
guys in there.
9,000.
9,000, whatever the meme is with the Youngling Slayer with Anakin's sword.
Um,
But
Jared, how was your week?
Lexi.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
I'm going
What
to tell
happened on
Mike my
Sunday?
story real quick.
What goes
So,
on Sunday?
again, when I was going to Pittsburgh, I was in the car with my friend Allie. And at the moment, she's kind of deconstructing her religion, right? Like she's trying to figure out what it means for herself, and if she's like,
wait, what is her religion? Oh no, sorry. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I think I think she might be Methodist. I can't remember exactly. But she, as a child, like her parents and everybody were really strict about religion, whatever. Yeah. And she went to not a Catholic high school, but like just Christian school. So she's kind of trying to figure out what the Bible means to her and what everything means, right? And we're just talking about the Bible all the way to Pittsburgh, talking about all these different things, you know. And she's like, do you know about the missing books from the Bible? I was like, yeah, I think I do.
Michael. Sorry. Okay.
It's okay. So I was like, yeah, I think I do. I think I know what you're about to say. She's like, well, yeah, the book of Mary, the book of Enoch. She's telling me, do you know about the book of Enoch? And I was like, do I know about the book of Enoch? You're welcome, guys. Yeah, so we were just talking about the book of Enoch on the way down. Over, down, wherever.
Son of man, let me show you the end. The armies of angels will descend on the earth and destroy all the Nephilim and the fallen ones. The book of Enoch is kind of canon because Jesus would constantly refer to himself as the Son of Man, not in the Danielian or the Ezekiel sense, but in the Enochian sense, like as God's king's hand. The Son of Man is the king's hand, is Tyrion Lannister, and Jesus was a Book of Enoch fanboy, and it's weird because the Book of Enoch, of course, is not part of the established canon for most churches anyway, but then it's quoted in the Epistle of Jude, so it's like everybody knew about it, but I don't know why it's not canon. But that's great that she knew about it. Yeah, because I once had at my work, this one chick flat out says, so do you know about the Nag Hammadi library, which is like this old collection of like, you know, extra biblical apocryphal literature that was discovered in the desert? And I'm just like, how do you know of this? But yeah. That's awesome.
That's all. That's
great that she's.
I wanted to see her reaction, and I got exactly what I wanted.
And Mike, just because it's a time of record, just because it's the day before my birthday, I'm feeling a little self-indulgent. Pray tell, whom is the father of Enoch?
Jarod.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say it like if she's like, Jared's the father of Enoch. Like, we're the idiots who don't understand what's going on.
Jared is the father of Enoch. Jared, it's
you're
the father of Enoch.
Let me pull it up.
Please don't accidentally shut off the stream.
Yeah. Don't cross
You
the
almost
stream.
did that the last time you took over the computer.
Wait. Antediluvian patriarchs. Okay, the patriarchs.
What are you doing? Okay.
And Adam begat Seth. Seth begat Enosh. Enosh begat Kenan. Kenan begat Mahalalel. Mahalalel begot Jarod. Jarod begot Enoch, who walked with God. And he was no more, for God took him. Enoch begot Methuselah. Methuselah begot Lamech. Lamech begot Noah. So just you might give birth to one of the two witnesses before
he might
ends.
give birth himself. You're gonna give birth like a freaking seahorse.
Wait, what? Wait, I'm going to give birth to a seahorse or reproduce like a seahorse?
Jared's gonna reproduce like a seahorse. So Enoch's gonna come out of Jared's butt.
Connor, I'm so glad we do this as a video show now because I think that's the first time I've gotten to see Connor have to do the glasses off. Jesus Christ.
Angry teacher dad guy.
Sand in the
That's
seashore, stars in the sky. That's my saying. Whenever I'm sad, I just say sand in the seashore,
that-
stars in the sky.
Get that tattooed on you.
Yes.
You think sand in the seashore, star? Because it
At
means
100%.
it means
And
you're
like scroll
whenever-
script.
because after one of the sacrifices when God was testing Abraham, he was like, "You will be the father of many nations, and your children will be like as numerous as the sand on the seashore and the stars in the sky." And I'm just like, yes.
For those
So
wondering,
that might be it then. That might be the tattoo I
I
need.
endorse none of this and all of this simultaneously.
You're
Wait, what?
welcome.
He said,
I
I
endorse-
endorse all of it and none of it.
Yeah. Jarod, how was your week?
Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, Jarod, how was your
Sorry.
week, my
Uh,
friend?
My week, as of now, was fucking magnificent. I will say, just piggybacking on the Enoch thing one more time, I mean what I say when I say that if I'm allowed to, my first kid's middle name is Enoch. Like,
I
there's
told
no
you to
question
do
about it.
that. I'm the one who
Yes.
said that. That was me.
Then he's gonna be my apprentice, I hope.
I know he's going to become your apprentice. And you two will either prevent or cause the apocalypse, which one I don't know.
I think cause.
Maybe I'm Elijah and he'll be Enoch. You know, like
It's got to be cause. With the way Mike Dolan's character arc is going, it's got to be cause.
I just hope there's some great.
With
You
like
know,
a
like you've seen-
smidge of prevention, but cause.
Like, you see so many paintings when you study abroad, and there's no one you can talk to it about, and they've got all these eschatological themes. So you're like, my God, I hope something great happens in my lifetime when like the sky's on fire and there are these winged horses flying around, and that's what I want every day. But it doesn't happen.
Maybe I just
yet.
have like Zack
Exhibit A.
Snyder DC movies on the mind. But like
Snyder gets it.
Connor, what you were just saying, like I just have like the scene in Batman v Superman where like the Flash arrives to Bruce. He's like, "You were right about him. Lois Lane is the key." And you just like see like Connor like coming through a wormhole, just like, "Mike is the key." You were always right about him. I'm too early. Anyway,
Your birthday's tomorrow.
yes, my birthday is tomorrow.
Almost, but I'm not.
But when this episode airs, it'll be.
For the patrons, my birthday is the day you're hearing this episode, and a week later for everybody in the main feed.
Yep.
So yeah, I
Oh.
turned 23 in
How
a
do you
matter of
feel?
hours.
Nice.
I mean, Blink 182 said that no one likes you when you're 23, but like I feel like
That's
I've
going to
been
be
well
your
prepared
caption,
for
isn't
that.
it?
I should have made that my caption when I turned 20.
The joke I just told where like nobody likes you when you're 23, but I'm used to it is gonna be mine because I can't help but be ironic. The
I
same
should have
way
made
with like
that.
the same way with like when I turned 22 is like I don't know about you, but I'm feeling
Feeling
fuck it, you know
22,
the rest. I'm
What?
yeah, the Taylor Swift song.
Oh,
When I
I
turned
haven't-
22. I was like, I don't know about
Everybody
you, but I'm
did
feeling
it.
22. But I had to do mine ironically and be like, fuck it.
I
you know
put
the
mine- I used the other line from it. I was like, "It's miserable and magical." Oh yeah.
Nice.
It's the end times.
It is
but
the
yeah.
end times.
Have a fun little get together planned for Saturday, which I'm very, very excited for. We won't let Mike basically drink a bottle of wine in an hour.
Or yeah. Anything else?
As long as there's like I will do it again if there's a big bonfire and like lots of
My guy,
people
where are
dancing
we
around.
burning anything here?
You can't burn
Well,
anything
remember
downtown.
when Late Show would have those pep rallies for the football team
No.
that they never won one? Like we could do that again.
They
Look
had
at that.
those?
Yeah,
There was like one. I only knew about it because my
guys had
brother was in the
pep
marching band
rallies?
at that point.
Yeah, we had like these.
Huh.
I mean, like it's like a story. Some of our teachers were just they were legends, and they knew how to get people fired up.
Holy
but yeah,
moly.
they were legends. But we
never really had pep rallies.
That was incredible.
I had. I remember 2 in my entire high school career.
Yeah, I remember.
Really?
Like,
I thought we
one
had
or
so
two.
many
Yeah,
pep
same.
rallies, Jared.
because your generation did like they started
We had a
heavily
bunch
at
of pep
9.
rallies.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
We did like one at the beginning of the season each year, and that was it.
We
Yeah.
had like 3 of
Yeah,
them
I think
throughout the-
by the time it got to Alexis and our class, it was like we had one for homecoming, and then when the baseball, fuck, I almost said
Basketball?
hockey, then basketball team.
we did
Yeah.
basketball team.
They did great.
Yeah, there was that one
Murdered
season where they were.
Yeah,
There was that one season where they were on fucking fire, and it just
Yeah.
happened to be the year we were doing High School Musical, which is all
Yeah.
hilarious. That's the only reason why I remember knowing they did well.
ball up, booyah, booyah.
me with my girls volleyball team that won like 10 in a row or something, or more than that. I can't remember. They just completely destroyed the league.
Yeah, I just remember they were on a hot streak, and then so it was like homecoming for the football team got one, and then our junior year homecoming football, and then the basketball team because they were on fire got one, and then the next year we got the homecoming one, and because they were like, let's be on fire again, they gave the basketball team one, if memory serves.
Cool.
Who knows? Anyway,
Yes. But yeah, nice little get together plan on Saturday. I'm getting another tattoo on Saturday. Assuming I don't get any more ideas in the future, it will be not hopefully, but it's, as far as I'm planning, my second to last Star Wars tattoo. Only because I have my planned set of like the lightsabers and the Jedi and Sith symbols. So that red lightsaber on my left arm is going to have to wait. I'm getting a Kylo Ren piece on my thigh that I'm very excited for. And then we have our little get together. Yeah, but that's all future stuff. Last week, one of my favorite things that happens around here is sometimes something will something will happen to one of us, and almost immediately the next thing that happens is that person shoots into the chat, I have my story for Campus Life.
Yeah, that's a good.
Like holy, there it is. Yeah, like everybody has a like, oh, that's it moment. So last week, my family had to get a new fridge. And in the moment of, oh shit, we need a new fridge, a slight miscalculation was made about whether or not it could fit through our door.
Oh,
Did you try taking it apart?
They tried that as best we could. So took the one set of doors off of it because the other set of doors was also covering like the wires, like the ground wire, right? So that wasn't entirely an option to take it completely apart, but it has like a freezer drawer. Travis, the more I think about it, the more I think it's like a slightly thicker version of what's at your house.
Probably.
Because it's like freezer drawer.
Double
both
One of
open.
those fancy
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, it has like the water thing on the
Yeah.
inside.
We've still got the old white 90s looking thing.
that's what we have.
Yep.
That's what we had, and then it finally.
Our light's broke in there. It's dark in there, man. The light doesn't even come on when you open the fridge.
That's what we had, and then it eventually just.
Yeah.
So we tried taking it apart, and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So it's still not fitting through. So then the next decision made is to take the doors, because we have like a storm door and a like big wood door. Took both those off of the hinges. Hinges. Those don't work either. Still not fitting through. So at this point, we're starting to worry that we might have to return this thing. Only problem is, now that we've taken it apart, it's kind of not an option to be like, can we have our money back? Seeing as we've deconstructed half of the unit. So we're still trying to figure out some way to get it through. We almost find a way to get through the door. Still, that top little box with that the wires are being fed through won't fit. So we take a I promise I'm not drinking. Ray Park. We decide that the only way we're going to feasibly
I should have met him, but I had to be with the children of marching band. That's why I felt a responsibility to the younglings that I needed to be there for them. Sorry, I didn't meet him. One day we will all see him in paradise.
Oh,
anyway.
we will ask him if he's been drinking.
Yeah.
But what the hell?
It's up to you.
Hold on, that was the noise of somebody joining the call.
Oh, Levi's back. Oh, there he is. Leviticus Bomicus decided to come back from the Dedicus to join us.
Hello.
How was your whipping session? Did you get excited?
My chiropractic?
Yes.
It was okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Figured I could log back in if you guys were still streaming.
We
Yeah,
opened
I think
Pokemon
we're
cards.
getting to the tail end of it. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to be wrapping here soon. But anyhow, after nothing else works, we decided what we're going to do is we're going to move out the couch that's in the living room, clear a path, and take out our window in the living room to try to foist the refrigerator through that on a dolly, flip the dolly around.
You guys have a dolly. That's brilliant.
We have a fridge dolly.
We need to get a dolly. Yep.
So I had to prop it up, kind of turn it, slide it, and then hold it, just let it teeter.
Yeah.
And then had another person switch sides from the window back into the living room to then have it land safely. And then it almost got stuck again coming through the dining room, which was very scary for a minute. And then we got it in. That's really the only story I have, is that we had to put a refrigerator through a window.
Moving furniture and shit around is literally it's like a bonding experience with your family. You kind of know who to.
Yeah.
You know who your brothers are and who. Screw all that battlefield crap. My father used to say, you know your true friends on the battlefield. Nah, it's when you're moving furniture, man. You know your true friends.
Is your
when you're
father
doing that.
Captain Rex?
I was trying to do Jon Snow.
Oh,
No,
I got more. Who the fuck else is joining the stream?
It's me again.
Oh,
What the hell?
This
I
is
always
switching
knew you
those
had a
computers.
twin.
Switch me. There we go.
Oh, okay.
You know, a true friends on the battlefield.
for a hot second, I thought you slipped the link to one of your club people, Levi.
No.
And I was like, oh God, please don't tell me it's Cherney. Please don't tell me it's Cherney. That's where my mind went first.
What's wrong with Wade?
I don't trust Wade on a hot microphone.
Why not?
I barely trust him. That's why I keep him in house, because then I can just like throw my water bottle at him when he gets too crazy.
Yeah, just no. You should have it be a sprayer. Just spray him when he gets too rowdy. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna get
I
You're
almost
only
forgot we
saying
moved our
that
couch
because he
out.
hates hip hop.
Who does?
Wade.
Oh yeah.
I
Whenever
forgot he hates hip hop.
the first time Wade and I had like a
you
music
were about to
conversation.
kill him.
we were
Yeah.
having a music
I
conversation.
remember now,
He was like,
yep.
"Well, what do you listen to?" I'm like, I'm a big hip hop guy." He was like, "Oh yeah, what do you listen to?" And he asked me what I listened to, and then he kind of paused and he said, "Anything post '90s is bad." And I was like, "That is one of the worst takes I've ever heard about rap music in my life." He was like, "Oh yeah, like what?" I'm like, "Dude." Kendrick Lamar immediately went there, didn't waste any time, and he was just like, trash. I was like, excuse me? I'm sorry, anything post
I hope
90s is
you know
trash.
sign. I hope you know sign. You should just tell him I know. I hope you know sign language, because all you're going to be seeing is these hands.
These hands are rated E for everything.
Because you're Italian.
Yes.
One of them Italians. Italian.
But
I talk a lot with my hands, but I'm not Italian.
you've just been around too many
thing.
of us for so many goddamn years.
It's a strange stereotype because I think a lot of people talk with their bodies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes,
I'm in love with your body.
agreed.
I'm in
just gonna say-
Sheeran. I'm losing my hair.
I'm just gonna say it's a
I'm
Mediterranean
45 and I'm 19. I look like a flamingo. You do.
What were you about to say, Alexis?
thing. I said it like 3 times. It's a Mediterranean thing.
Hmm.
Oh, the Mediterranean. Oh, don't get me started again on the Mediterranean.
Let's not get them started.
I wasn't trying to.
Yeah.
I was just trying to say that I'm Spanish and they're Italian.
Everybody
and they
here
also-
has the Mediterranean except for me. One day.
Okay.
Wait, what were
Anyway.
you saying, like the fridge?
Yeah. We just had to put,
yeah.
we had to put a fridge through a window, and I turned 23 tomorrow at time of record, and I'm excited to see all my friends sans Connor because
He's there.
we're gonna get you up here one of these days, you
He's
son of a
just-
bitch.
I know.
Eventually, we'll have you.
And it's going to be a grand old time.
We have to. Yeah. We have to have some sort of like frat type thing.
No, we don't.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
don't.
do.
No, we don't.
Oh, yes,
we
we
just
do.
need to take
Yes, we
Connor
do.
to the club.
You
That's
don't
all we
even
need
know
to
what
do.
a frat is.
You're damn right I don't, and I want to find out.
No, you don't.
No, you really don't.
Yes,
This is our
I do.
frat. This is our frat. Peanut
Pretty
frat.
much.
Got it.
Alpha Delta Cookie Cop. Anyway,
Oh, man.
Theta
Alpha light.
Nu.
Alpha.
Zap.
Yeah. That's us.
Zeta. Yep. Okay.
anyway, I think that's all we have this week. Hey Levi,
So,
how was
dude,
your week?
my week was good. I got my graduate fellowship approved.
Hell yeah. Very,
Just have
very
to
much
finalize
congrats.
it with an interview at a school, and then 2 years more of teaching for little to no pay, and then I'll have a master's degree right away.
Nice.
And then I'll join the job market, ye old market, and we will go from there. More immediate. That's the word I was looking for. Immediate. On Friday, I joined a League of Legends 1v1 tournament, and I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose real bad because
I know that feeling.
they're implementing a 3-ban policy. You get 3 bans, and I'm only good with 3 champions, and these people know what those champions are. So it's gonna be bad, but hopefully fun. I can just troll around since there's nothing at stake. And then Saturday, I'm going to become inebriated at your house. So
Yeah, this is going to be very. Oh yeah, Levi, I'm so sorry about everything. Like, do you need me to hose some things off?
oh my God! I
Yeah,
completely
what-
forgot. I completely forgot to tell
Yeah.
this story. So there's this guy I know who ordered red wine at a club. Right? Did this story get told?
Yeah, but
it
it
was-
might be
it
fun
was-
if you. I kind of want you to
Okay.
tell it really bad because
Are you sure?
you suffered from my.
You tell it
iniquities.
funnier as
Yeah,
well.
you tell it very. Yeah.
All right. So there's this guy I know. We'll call him Mike, and he ordered red wine at a VFW. Okay, mistake 1, and it was cold. I decided I don't like cold wine because I had a sip, and I thought to myself, this is bad. So
the Marriott wine.
Yeah.
The
Because
Marlowe.
Merlot, yeah, the bartender of upwards of 30 years called it Marriott, and I was like,
How do you mispronounce that so horribly?
because we have a hotel around here called Marriott.
yeah, that's
I'm pretty
exactly
sure.
what happened. That
Yeah.
She saw an eminency and said Marriott and called it a day.
All right. Well, anyway, he goes to order, and this has to be actually the best deal at the club. It has to be because they filled this thing to the brim. All right. Granted, it wasn't like a full goblet or anything, right? But
There's a plastic cup.
it was one of those thin plastic cups, so you can fit a lot of juice in there, and they filled it up, to the top. And he ordered 3 of these. This guy, he ordered 3 of them within the hour, and he drank all of them within the hour. So that's like actually anywhere between 6 and 8 alcohols that this man had within the hour, and he didn't know that. Did he drink anything else?
No.
Not that I remember.
All right, he had 8 wines.
I wasn't paying attention.
We leave.
We
leave.
back.
He's clearly, loopy, losing balance, just walking out. We get him situated. We get him in my car. My friend in the back is having a good time about it. We go to Sheets. We get out. Mike takes his time, and I'm just sitting there in the foyer of Sheets, and I'm looking, just waiting for him to come in. He gets out without a mask. So I walk up to this guy, and I'm like, "Hey, Mike, where's your mask?" And like real quiet, and he gets real close to me. He's like, I don't have one. Which is not true. So we walked back to the car, found his mask, put his mask on.
This is the first I'm hearing about what happened in Sheets.
I don't even really remember that much.
I'm sure.
And I quickly learned the reason why he left the mask in the first place, because he walked right to the bathroom and he went into a stall and his feetsies were pointing toward the toilet seat. Now this means one of 2 things. It's either A, Mike has a shy bladder and needs to go in a stall, or B, he's puking his brains out, and it was the latter option. He was doing it for like a good 10 minutes at Sheets. And the other good friend was taking care of this good man. I bought some alcohol there while, just taking advantage of the free time, and then waited patiently for our boy to recover, this guy. And we got back into my car. One thing he said before he kind of semi-passed out was like, I don't think I'll be able to take the thesis with me. I said, okay, that's fine.
Well, he handed me his thesis in the bar, but I yeah.
And then we pulled over 4 times. On the
4 times? I only remember once.
It was 4 times. 4 times. The one at the stoplight.
Yeah, by Sharky's.
Sharky's, right around there. We pulled around and opened my window. Right, you could hear it. You can also hear it sliding on the outside of the door. A little bit.
I think he beat you now.
I think he did, yeah.
Spit string or 2 actually got inside
did he pee at
the
all?
interior.
Did he pee anywhere he wasn't supposed to?
The car. No, he did not.
Proud of you.
There's a plus.
Yeah.
So I did Lysol the passenger side.
Okay. Okay.
So that was the first time we pulled over, and that was like a good 5 minutes. Drop this good friend off back at his dormitory. Get onto Ceci Road. About 2 minutes onto Ceci Road, pull over once. And at that point, we had the windows open because this guy who ordered wine at the bar, he was quite warm. And then we got about to Lemon Street when we had to pull over again. And then we got onto Lemon Street, and we had to pull over one last time before we got onto Marguerite Road. And then after that, we got him home safely. I couldn't physically get into this guy's driveway because his driveway is like a third world
garbage.
country.
It's pretty bad. it's Syria right now. We're just gonna call it Syria. We got back to Syria. I had to trudge up through Aleppo to my house. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
Walked him up, I'm not supposed to use that word. Underdeveloped country, and yeah, walked him up. Then he couldn't quite get into his house.
What's my thing? What is it? What's my password? Levi, what is
You
it?
knew what your password is. Oh, yeah. No, you didn't know what your password is. Because you were putting in the wrong freaking password for 2 minutes and it was cold. It was so cold. you were just standing there, and then you told me the password just to make sure you weren't putting it in wrong like a drunk fool.
That's right. It's 4459. That's right.
And then you and then you just all of a sudden was like, oh, it's the wrong password. I know what it is. So, and then it opened. I don't know what happened once he got inside, but
Once I got in, I stripped and I took a bath. I threw up some more, then I took a bath and I cleansed myself as much as I could. Then I slumbered out like a wet, blubbery, porpoise, not a seal, and I sort of lay right beside my bath for a while, just drying off and
You laid down on the floor next to the tub.
Yeah, like on top of these.
Did your parents see any of this?
Oh yeah, well, before that, I was throwing up in my basement. I had to clean up my basement the next day, but they there was no help. You're on your own with that crap.
But did they know?
So they knew you were drunk and throwing up.
They knew. They didn't. Yeah, it's a bit puritanical there. There was my grandfather was he wasn't a mean drunk, but he struggled with alcoholism from the war days. So it's all very you fucking freak, you drink, what is wrong with you? How dare you? But now but I did it. So yeah.
One more thing I forgot to mention was when we were getting this guy out of my car, he left his barf bag in my car.
Oh, that's right.
I had to loop my finger through the handles and carry this man's barf bag that was used and give it to him so he can take it out of my car.
Go.
Hey buddy, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, my friend.
But everything's
Something
clean.
borrowed.
And now we have learned our lesson, I hope.
When you gotta go to a bar, when you get wine, go all out. Be just like me.
So on Saturday, we're going to eat well. We're going to eat.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of food.
We're going to be
drink
eating. Drink water with that meal. And then we're going to drink.
And then for every drink, you drink a glass of water.
With every drink, you drink a glass of water.
You said, I'm going to drink.
I don't know. You might.
He's going to be there for 30 minutes.
He might have a drink. Who knows?
I have to work the next day.
Yeah.
You might
I'll make sure
something.
there's apple juice there for Travis that he can have at a slower pace.
I will make sure there are salty lime drinks.
Yeah, Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friend.
That is Mexican wheat. That's a Mexican wheat drink.
Do I have permission of everyone?
What?
Mike, do I have permission to bring up a story related to another gentleman I also know named Mike?
Yeah, sure.
Who might have been inebriated around me before?
Yeah.
Okay, so back St. Patrick's Day last year, right before the world caught on fire, a guy I know named Mike came to this same club with me, another devilishly handsome man named Travis, and a hysterical little old man named Joel. And what the did you hear the thunk against the ceiling? What the fuck was that?
You mustn't say against his name, whilst he is not here, or he will destroy this set and take it all back with him to his technical abode in Mercyhurst, and infuse it and make Borg.
Anyway,
okay.
We had a good night out at the club for St. Patrick's Day. everybody was feeling some level of good, a safe level of good for the most part, or at least so I thought. We get back to my house, and for lack of a better term, this other gentleman named Mike from both ends managed to hate crime the toilet like multiple times.
I remember at one point, because I was the sober one, having to, like, Mike, you went into the bathroom for upwards of like 4 hours.
What?
Yeah.
I was in there for 4 hours?
Like, again, this is a year ago, so I'm like, it was a long time, like long enough I felt the need to check on you.
Jesus, I don't even...
Because you went in and I was like, okay, he's not feeling good. And I could at least hear you. So I'm like, okay, he's fine. Like, I don't need to worry. And then I stopped hearing you. I think you fell asleep on the toilet. Because I knocked on the door. I was like, Mike, you okay, buddy? You were like, yeah. I was like, cool, you're alive.
So I woke up to Travis warned me as I woke up and he was like, hey, there's a situation in there. And I was like,
Mike, the situation.
What's that from?
Jersey Shore.
She's like a whole situation. Oh my god. I can't wait for us to all go to Liverpool and like party in the Cavern Club. You ever been down there? It's like hot as fuck.
No, I've not been to Liverpool, Michael.
You've got these big statues of the Beatles all over the place right next to the Atlantic Slave Museum. And it's like,
Anyway.
They're from Liverpool.
I will be making sure people eat and drink water on Saturday.
Awesome.
And I will be not drinking very much because I'm a baby.
Aw. Well, okay.
You have to drive, so.
Hey.
We'll just sleep in the studio.
Those are plans we can detail at a later date. But Watermelon Sugar High will be present, Alexis, just so you're aware.
Thank you.
Did you put all my shit in?
No, I meant like a drink. I put in some Beastie Boys.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, Travis is like, hey, there's a situation in the bathroom. And I was like, cool. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't expect to see, again, a hate crime from both sides just chilling.
It looked like someone had made Mars, like the planet Mars, into a child and then killed him.
It was all in
put
the
it in
toilet.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Excellent aim. But like,
good.
I don't want to describe it in graphic detail because it'll make everybody throw up. But I was like,
Hey,
oh
you know
wow, what?
It's good he made it in the toilet, something that can flush that stuff.
Yeah. So I spent like maybe 30 minutes plunging, trying to get it to like a safe place. Still had to wipe some stuff down because physics and blowback.
Smells great.
Which was fun. And then you straight up slept through breakfast.
Yeah.
And it was like noon 30, maybe even going on 1. That's a lie. It was around 11 you woke up, around like noon or noon 30 where you finally emerged from the bathroom after hate criming the toilet again. And then just really sheepishly was like, thank you for having me over. Goodbye. And just vanished. Like, last person I see before lockdown is Mike, just like,
Goodbye.
I did it bad. I'm really goodbye. And I'm just like, and I'm just sitting there befuddled. I'm like, this is not a shade of orange I ever have seen occur in nature.
I thought it was reddish.
It was orange. It was orange,
orange.
and I remember.
I gave birth
What
to Donald
was it?
Trump in the bathroom.
It
What
was
was it?
a cock. It was a
It was a fire. No, it wasn't the fireball.
no. It wasn't the fiber. It just whatever you all had in your system turned orange.
Yeah.
Whenever it came out the front.
Connor
Kind of sounded like Michael Keaton there a little bit.
Connor's
Get
wall
nuts.
accents.
What was that?
Connor's wall accents create the flag for the Second Reich.
Ja, das Deutsche Reich,
Great.
the Kaiserreich.
Yeah.
Hey Levi, where can the lovely people find you?
Yeah, the
They can
Germans
find
find
me at Levi_Baum on Twitter, and not being at school tomorrow because I got my second dosage and I'm not taking chances.
Good man.
Bye.
Connor, where can the lovely people find you? Oh, he just left. Okay.
Well then.
That's new.
They can find me on Twitter at Banana, on Instagram at ConmanJFO, and on Facebook, admin in the Alliance of Star Wars Fanatics, a Facebook group that is pretty much a safe space for the Star Wars fandom because our whole mission is to talk about Star Wars constructively, respectfully, and in a positive light. Something you don't really see all that much in this fandom because it's a bunch full of chuds and we're a mess and it sucks.
It's my favorite word.
We try to be as good as possible. We try to be as just uplifting as possible. A beacon of hope, if you will.
Yes.
A light of the Jedi, one might say.
Something like that.
So that the Jedi Order never collapses. So it never becomes a fallen order.
Get out. Just get the... You're uninvited from Saturday. Travis and or Alexis, where can the lovely people find you guys?
Oh, Acapella98 on Instagram and Lexi Lion 98 on Twitter.
I want to make this joke really quick. When Jarod sends out the StreamYard link, it won't focus.
Nice.
But it says call for goons.
Nice.
Call for goons.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Travis Political and streaming on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Twitch, 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. We're playing Pokemon. When we die in Pokemon, probably going to switch to something on the PS5. I don't know what yet. So.
Yes, indeed. Go watch his streams, you goddamn sons of bitches. I was so disappointed. I don't know at what point I'm allowed to start donating to you. Like what point like Twitch just makes that an option for me?
I think I have to give you guys a tip link because I have a tip link. I have to like put it somewhere that you guys can get to it.
Good. Because I wanted to surprise you and just like make like a big ass donation. It's like, hey, congratulations, buddy, you're doing a thing. And then I couldn't. I got virulently angry.
Yeah,
when it
I was
didn't
gonna
let
set
me
some
do
stuff
it.
up and look into that, and then I hit start streaming on OBS, not realizing it would actually like just start. That's why the stream didn't have a name last time because I never got around to naming it. I was just like, well, we're here now.
I see. Yeah, go check it out. Very good. Did you say the name of your channel?
Oh, Black Leader 439. No, I did not.
Good. Mike, where can the lovely people find you, sir?
You can find me on Facebook on Mike Doling, Twitter Darthid415, and Instagram MikerDurling45. I'm there haunting it. Forever haunting it.
Indeed. You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at DarkJedi2552, and you can find the Nerd Academy podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on our website, www.thenerdacademypodcast.com, where if you're feeling generous and you're hearing this in the main feed, you can donate to our Patreon page. Speaking of our patrons, thank you to our $10 alumnus, Case and Brion, the Waffle Wizard, Delta 9, and Zach Knaus. You guys help us make the content we love to produce, and you hear this show a week early. Be sure to take a look at the $5 tier. That's where our exclusive shows are, the Knights of the Nerd Republic versus series. For April, we are doing Executor Cedrus versus the Grand Inquisitor. For March, we did Darth Malgus versus Kyle Katarn. Check out Heroic History 101, the show where Travis and I talk about older comic book stories. We, for February, technically, did Sam Wilson, Captain America, Volume 1 by Nick Spencer, and may or may not have covered a character who has already shown up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Look at us go. Check that out. Check out the audio commentary tie-ins for Movie Club on the $5 tier as well. Check out the student store link on our website to get all manner of Nerd Academy merch goodies. With that, thank you all so very much for joining us, and get back to class.